Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll get underway, if that's okay. Firstly, I'd like to start by acknowledging that we're meeting here today on the traditional land of the Baralkalong people of the Gunai Nation, and I pay my respects to their elders past and present. I'd also like to acknowledge other elders that are present with us today. It is my great pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to all of you to this Australian Citizenship ceremony this evening. I'd also like to acknowledge our official guests. We've got the Alf and Stella Vella. They are the 2024 Citizens of the Year. We have Harley, she's the Junior Citizen of the Year, and we have our CEO, Mr. Steve Piacenti. Citizenship ceremonies are a special gathering for our community. They provide the opportunity to celebrate our newer citizens and also reflect on the great diversity of people who make up our Latrobe community and family. Our community has been built on many things: our First Nations people and their commitment to the culture, community and country, our many community members who have had families with origin countries far away, and those who are making lives in Latrobe forge on intergenerational connections to this place. All individuals and families with rich stories to share. We hope by celebrating your citizenship with us today, you know that we take great pride in having you formally recognised as a member of our community. I'd like to call on our CEO, Mr. Steve Piacenti, now to read out the Minister's message.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So the Minister's message is thank you for deciding to become an Australian citizen. Today you join a nation that is one of the world's most successful multicultural societies, with around half of all Australians either born overseas or at least with one parent who was born overseas. In Australia, everyone can be proud of who they are, and everyone should be respected, valued and feel a sense of belonging. We're privileged to share this beautiful country with the world's oldest continuing culture. This is a fundamental part of who we are. For more than 60,000 years, First Nations people have cared for country. Appreciating and understanding this truth is a vital part, of what it means to be Australian. Australians are united by our shared commitment to democracy and the rule of law and the freedom of speech, religion and association. Our diversity is our greatest strength, and we prosper by embracing this. We believe in a society in which everyone is equal, regardless of their gender, faith, sexual orientation, age, ability, race, national or ethnic origin. Ours is the land of the fair go, in which respect and compassion underpin our care for each other and our willingness to reach out to those around us in times of need. By becoming an Australian citizen, you make a commitment to these values and to contribute to our evolving Australian story. On behalf of the Australian Government, heartfelt congratulations on becoming an Australian citizen. Andrew Giles, thank you.
Yep, thanks, Mr. Piacenti. Okay, I would now like to read the preamble to the Australian Citizenship Act. It reads as follows. Australian citizenship represents full and formal membership of the community of the Commonwealth of Australia. And Australian citizenship is a common bond involving reciprocal rights and obligations, uniting all Australians, while respecting their diversity. Persons on whom Australian citizenship is conferred enjoy these rights and undertake to accept these obligations by pledging loyalty to Australia and its people, by sharing their demographic beliefs, by respecting their rights and liberties, and by upholding and obeying the laws of Australia. Okay, Cara, we're ready for the first group. Okay, so I'll just get you to repeat the oath after me. So, I, and state your name, please. From this time forward, under God, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Congratulations, you're now Australian citizen.
Thank you.
That's that. Get some more photos.
Thank you so much.
Photo.
Thank you so much.
Slide that out of the way. Not enough room.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good. Thank you.
It should be fine. Horaya's mum is just going to stand with her here, because
Yep.
Horaya's becoming a new citizen.
Okay, no worries. Right, so you just saw how it was done before. So yeah, just repeat after me, please. So say I and state your name.
I, Julie New,
From this time forward, under God,
from this time forward under God,
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
and whose laws I will uphold and obey.
whose laws I will uphold and obey.
Congratulations.
One more. Thank you.
Okay. G'day, how are you? Good, thanks. So just repeat after me. I, and then state your name.
Gary Van Dyke.
From this time forward,
From this time forward,
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose democratic beliefs I share,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
whose rights and liberties I respect,
and whose laws I will uphold and obey. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not that wide enough.
Beautiful. Well done. Okay, I'll invite everyone to give our newest citizens one more warm welcome, please, as a full member of our Australian community. So well done, everyone. It is with my greatest pleasure and privilege to welcome today our newest citizens of Australia and congratulate you on your decision to become an Australian citizen. Choosing to become a citizen is a very significant expression of your pride in being part of Australia's dynamic and diverse society. You've made a pledge of commitment to Australia and its people and have been provided with a memento card to mark this occasion of the commitment. Australian citizens value many basic rights, including equality of treatment, equality under the law, democracy and equal opportunity for all. Our cultural diverse society is founded on a fair go for all Australians. Now that you are an Australian citizen, you enjoy specific privileges and responsibilities, such as the right to vote, to help elect Australia's governments and access to an Australian passport. For each of you who made the pledge today, your Australian citizenship is a symbol of your commitment to Australia and your formal membership of the Australian community. In taking on the commitment, you assume a new responsibility. In making the pledge, you became an Australian citizen. Finally, I congratulate all conferees for the commitment you have made today to being part of Australia's future. And I'd like to ask everyone to stand now as we sing the first verse of the national anthem. The words will be up on the screen here so you can sing along if you like. Nice and loud. Deep down.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Well done. I'd like to thank everyone for attending today. I welcome you to stay for some photos, or there's some light refreshments at the rear of the room. And yeah, have a great evening, folks. Thanks. And a big thanks to the team behind the scenes.